What would happen if several U.S. military bases suddenly came under attack at the same time? Not in one country, but across an entire region. How quickly would the world react, and could the situation spiral into something much bigger? Around the world, the United States operates hundreds of military facilities. Some are small support bases. Others are large airfields, naval ports, and logistics centers. In the Middle East region, several bases exist to support regional security, counter-terrorism operations, and military partnerships. These bases are heavily protected. They operate with advanced radar systems, missile defenses, and constant surveillance. But imagine a moment when that protection is suddenly tested. Tonight, we explore a hypothetical scenario. What might happen if Iran launched attacks on U.S. bases? Not predictions, not political arguments, simply a step-by-step look at how modern military systems and global politics might react. It begins quietly. Inside a military command center, operators monitor radar screens. Every second, thousands of signals pass through their systems. Aircraft, satellites, civilian flights. But suddenly, something unusual appears. A radar signature moving extremely fast. Then another, then several more. Within seconds, automated warning systems classify the objects. Ballistic missiles. The alarms begin. Across multiple bases, personnel move quickly to their assigned positions. Air defense teams prepare interceptor systems. Command centers begin contacting higher headquarters. In moments like this, seconds matter. Modern military bases rely on layered defense. That means several different systems working together. Early warning radars detect incoming threats. Command computers calculate possible impact locations. Defensive missiles prepare for launch. If an interceptor is fired, it races toward the incoming object at incredible speed. Its goal is simple: destroy the threat before it reaches the base. Sometimes this works perfectly. Sometimes it does not. Even the most advanced defense systems cannot guarantee complete protection. Within minutes, commanders need answers. How many missiles were launched? Which bases were targeted? Were the attacks coordinated? Surveillance satellites begin collecting images. Military aircraft may launch to monitor nearby areas. Communication systems connect commanders across multiple countries. Every piece of information matters, because understanding the situation is the first step toward deciding what happens next. Meanwhile, the news begins to spread. First through social media, then through major news networks. Breaking news banners appear on television screens. Headlines begin circulating worldwide. Missile attacks reported near U.S. bases. Journalists search for confirmation. Government officials release short statements. Financial analysts begin watching markets. Within minutes, millions of people around the world are following the story, and they all ask the same question: what happens next? When military events happen in one region, other countries pay close attention. Allies may immediately begin consultations. Military forces in nearby areas may increase readiness. Air defense systems may be activated. Naval fleets may reposition themselves. Diplomatic channels open quickly. Leaders speak directly through secure lines. In moments like this, communication becomes critical, because misunderstandings can make situations worse. Even before further military action happens, global markets often react. The Middle East is an important region for global energy supply. Any instability there can affect oil prices. Shipping companies begin reviewing routes. Insurance companies evaluate risk levels. Stock markets may react to uncertainty. In a connected world, economic systems respond quickly to geopolitical events. Even people thousands of miles away may feel the effects. At this point, military leaders would begin evaluating options. Defensive actions may increase. Surveillance expands. Aircraft patrol the skies. Naval forces monitor key waterways. But the biggest question is always the same. Should there be a response, or should diplomacy take the lead? Different governments may have different views, and every decision carries consequences. History shows that conflicts can grow in unexpected ways. A single event may trigger reactions. Those reactions may trigger more responses. Experts often describe this as an escalation ladder. Each step increases pressure. Each step reduces room for negotiation. That is why crisis diplomacy often begins immediately, because preventing escalation is often the highest priority. This hypothetical scenario highlights something important about the modern world. Military systems, economies, and politics are deeply connected. Events in one region can influence countries across the globe. That is why governments invest so much effort into diplomacy, alliances, and conflict prevention, because the consequences of escalation are unpredictable, and once events begin moving quickly, they can become very difficult to control. This video presents a hypothetical scenario for educational and informational purposes only. It does not predict real events and does not support any political position. The purpose is simply to explore how modern global systems might respond during a major geopolitical crisis.